Hi folks, this little screencast is just going to show you two really useful features in the bash shell about working at the command line, and you may be aware of them already, but if not, this is really useful, especially if you're of the school for the typing impaired like I am. And the first of these is file name completion. So if we have just a quick look here and I do an ls of where I'm sitting, assuming I can type. I already said I was impaired. You see I have a whole bunch of folders here. So if I wanted to, let's say for example, navigate into the Dropbox folder, I could certainly type in cd Dropbox, and of course I would be there, and here are all my folders from Dropbox. Let's move back. However, if I don't want to do all of that typing, the bash shell allows me to do nice things like this. I can say cd into DRO, and then instead of continuing to type, if I hit the tab key, the bash shell will actually then complete the file name. So he finds that from the DRO, he looks for the first unique match that he can find, and he fills that out, and boom, now I'm in the Dropbox directory. This is really nice, especially when you have long directory names or things that are a little bit more complex. It just speeds up your typing a lot. If, however, if I were to say CD into an uppercase D and hit the tab key, the second time I hit it, the first time nothing happens. I hit it the second time, the shell responds with all of the possible matches because the uppercase D wasn't enough to disambiguate from all the other ones. So it shows me that that could be completed with desktop, documents, downloads, Dropbox. And here I could then fill out my DRO, hit the tab key, and boom, there I am. So this is really nice. This works with any kind of a file system object, whether it's a file or a directory. It'll do it relative to wherever you are. If I went into the wanted to go into the Etsy directory, it'll work. If I wanted to view the password file, for example, I just hit the tab key, and now I can actually see the password file. So, very useful. The second thing is command history. And if you find yourself repeatedly typing commands over and over, the first time you type the command in is fine. The second time, if you want to type it in, you can simply hit the up arrow key on your keyboard, and as I'm doing, and he starts walking you through your command history. So bash keeps a history file of every command that you've entered up to a certain number. We'll talk about how to customize or affect that number later, but you can see that these are all pretty useful. So that's all there is to it. This is a really standard feature of, it came out first with the bash shell. I think a lot of other shells are starting to incorporate the feature as well because it's so useful. So that's all for now. Hope this has helped. Thanks, guys.